Get off. Why are you grabbing my thing? Why are you grabbing me?
Breach.
Well, how's it security breach? So there's no signage. There's no signage. Don't grab it. Don't grab it. Get off it. Get off it.
Come on, just comply with us. Just comply with us.
I'm fine. Calm down. Listen,
What's
right now it's a security breach. I'm
Why?
going to give you one warning.
Why?
I'm going to give you one warning. Put your hands behind your back now.
Behind why? For what? For what? For what? For what? For what?
Take this. Let me take it.
You record it. You record it. For what? 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 For what?
Just creating
For what? I'm not creating this. For what? For
Be
what?
easy. Why? Be easy.
Why?
Be easy.
Why? Why? Put it on me. Put it on me. Put the camera on me. Why are you lot all doing this? Get you off. Why? Look, you can't even cuff me, man. Look how weak you lot are. Look how you can't even cuff me, man. Come on. This fight. Yeah, because you lot are not being reasonable, are you? Ah!
Put your arms behind.
Happy now, yeah? Happy now, yeah? You've assaulted me now, yeah?
At this moment in time, we're just trying to come to a conclusion as to how we can deal with this, right? So I'm just gonna sort of say initially, if you refuse to provide your details, the likelihood is you are going to be arrested on suspicion of trespassing on a secure site. Okay,
that's not a crime, but crack on.
like I said, that's what's going to happen. Now, are you going to provide? Right, sir, give me a second. Are you going to provide me with your name?
No.
It's a yes.
Tension strikes fast, applause fades, music cuts, and the scene erupts into confusion as the auditor demands, "Put the camera on me. Why are you all doing this?" With officers visibly unsure and fumbling with their actions, he calls out their weakness with bold defiance, instantly creating a charged atmosphere. This first moment becomes the spark that ignites everything. A simple on-scene disagreement flipping into a heated confrontation, setting the tone for the chaos and power struggle about to unfold. Part 2.
Shit, and yeah, this is the outcome. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, yes, then the people. So we made it here, Bedfordshire Police Headquarters, to come collect my phones.
Segment delivers the first true turning point. An officer, trying to regain control, warns that refusing details will lead to arrest for trespassing. But the auditor's firm, no triggers, immediate escalation. Handcuffs, snap on, property is seized, and things intensify dramatically when officers invoke Section 47 of the Terrorism Act to justify searching him. Through voiceover, he exposes the pressure applied, the push for details, and the subtle coercion unfolding in real time, transforming a simple audit into a legally charged confrontation fueled by intimidation and rising stakes.
Doing an audit here on the 7th of October. Long story short, I was arrested for public order offence, impersonating and obstructing a police officer. The obstruction and the impersonation were both dropped. I went to court they charged me with the Section 5 public order offence because supposedly PC Nanja felt harassed, alarmed and distressed by my use of language. Anyway, we went to court on the 11th. The Crown, I made a community post about it if you wanted to kind of see in more detail, but yeah, we made it to court. The Crown didn't even have the case files. So naturally, I said I was going to plead not guilty. The clerk or the legal advisor that sits below the magistrates tried to kind of convince me to plead guilty because I had admitted to swearing in some capacity. So, you know, she tried to get me to plead guilty. Obviously, under no circumstance was I going to plead guilty. So I pled not guilty. The Crown had to review the evidence over lunch. So obviously, court was adjourned over lunch. The Crown reviewed it. I went back into the courtroom after lunch, and the Crown or the prosecution, the guy basically nudged me and was like, yeah, the case is going to get thrown out. The case was thrown out. Obviously, remember, guys, police cannot feel harassed, alarmed and distressed by swear words. You know, their job constitutes that there is a high threshold for them to be the victim of a Section 5 or otherwise. There is a case law precedent that kind of explain this.
After being escorted off the premises, the auditor pushes back verbally, venting frustration, only for his words to spark yet another arrest when an officer claims feeling harassed, alarmed, and distressed by the language used. Suddenly, what seemed like the end of the ordeal spirals into a new wave of consequences. A Section 5 public order arrest, 12 hours in a cell, and additional charges for impersonation and obstruction that appear and disappear just as quickly. The situation unravels like a chaotic chain reaction, showing how an already tense encounter escalates far beyond expectation.
DPP versus Harvey 2011. Essentially what happened was there was some black guy in a block of flats. The police accused him of having some weed on him, so he swore once. They searched him, he swore again. He was warned, you know, if you swear once more you're going to be arrested. They searched him for the weed. The search came back negative. He swore again for the third time, and then the police maliciously arrested him for a Section 5 public order. He pled not guilty, and that case, DPP versus Harvey in 2011, that case in itself set the precedent in terms of, you know, whether police can feel harassed, alarmed and distressed. Now remember, obviously, there were no members of the public present in that case. Likewise, where I was arrested over there for the Section 5, there were no members of the public present. I don't know, the Section 5 is a bit ambiguous, like the Public Order Act and stuff. Because obviously if you swear in the material sense, like obviously there's no members of the public around here, but it's a public place. So hypothetically, a member of the public could be here. So if I swear in the material sense, would it constitute a Section 5? I'm not too sure. If anyone could clear up the sort of legalities around that, it would be great. But we're here now. Just wanted to kind of get that off my chest. So yeah, that was that PC Nandra, the victim of the Section 5, whatever, man. Snowflake police, just, you know, policing via feelings and stuff. So yeah, we're here. We're gonna get the phones back. And yeah, big up PC Houston. I'll put a little graphic on the screen. He actually interviewed me. Like, he was a cool officer. He even gave me a lift back to my car and stuff. He seemed like...
Inside the courtroom, the chaos transforms into clarity as the case falls apart under scrutiny. The Crown lacks basic files. A legal advisor tries steering him toward a guilty plea, and yet he stands firm, refusing to admit fault. During the lunch break, prosecutors finally review the evidence, only to return with the inevitable outcome. The case is thrown out. He breaks down the legal reasoning, explaining why officers cannot legally claim harassment or distress from swear words. Backed by the precedent of DPP v. Harvey 2011, this segment serves as the turning point of justice, exposing how the charges collapse once real law...
Yeah, he didn't seem like a tyrant. Seemed like a pretty down-to-earth, stand-up guy. So respect for him, got time for him. Thank you in advance for, you know, sorting out my phones and stuff. Obviously, once my case was thrown out, I came straight here to collect my phones. I was spoken to by PC Houston. He explained that, you know, the magistrate had to pass over the, I don't know, all the other stuff, but he got in contact with me and told me to come. So we're here now. Obviously, I'm going to document what's going on. And yeah. Hello, sir. I'm here to see PC Houston to collect my property.
Houston.
Houston, Hewson.
Hewson.
That's correct.
Houston.
Yes.
Okay, let's see where he is.
Thank you. And yeah, we'll pick it back up. Okay, PC Houston has just made it. What's up, PC Houston? You don't mind me filming?
Nah, that's fine, man.
Yeah.
Right, I see a quick signature from yourself. Just check everything's there. They're still sealed.
Gimbal and 2 phones, yeah? There's one, and there's the other one. Okay.
Weren't downloaded or anything. They're still sealed.
They weren't downloaded, no?
No, still sealed from the receipt.
Alright. No worries.
Can you just double check your...
To Bedfordshire Police the final chapter presents a calmer tone as the auditor meets PC Hugh, a cooperative officer who returns his property sealed and intact. But the tension quickly resurfaces when he checks the phone, scrolls through the files, and realizes something isn't right. Some footage appears to be missing. The moment lands like a silent cliffhanger, no shouting, no confrontation, just a sudden, unsettling twist that raises a bigger question about what might have happened to the recorded evidence, leaving viewers on edge and eager for answers.